Hi everyone, Ohayo gozaimasu. Welcome! This channel is for Japanese learners of English. Kiyomo shadowing no lesson wo yadakimasho. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Practice daily to master tango, bunpao, hatsuan, and rhythm. Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Zehi. Chanaru no toroku wo onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
Want to boost your success rate when emailing for an appointment? It's all about nailing the subject line and body, right?
Exactly. Think of it like this. Your email is competing for attention. You've got to make it stand out.
So where do we start? I guess the subject line is the first thing people see, so it needs to be spot on, right?
Absolutely. A clear subject line is crucial for getting someone to actually open your email. Something generic like meeting request just won't cut it.
So instead of meeting request, what would be better?
Well, request for a meeting is okay. But how about discussion about your company name?
That's great. So you're being specific and also mentioning your company.
Right, and adding your company gives context, especially if they aren't familiar with you. And a subject line like greeting request can also work.
That makes sense. And it gives the recipient a clear idea of what the email is about. Okay, so now they've opened the email. How do you make a great impression with the body?
Well, the first thing is to start with a professional greeting, like Dear Miss Name or Dear Mrs. Last Name. Never hey or anything too casual, especially for a first-time contact.
Agreed. It sets the tone from the beginning, right? What about getting straight to the point, not going on and on?
Definitely. Keep it concise. Start by briefly introducing yourself and your company, and then directly explain the reason for your email and what you'd like to discuss.
So something like, I'm your company. I'm reaching out to schedule a meeting to discuss specific topic.
Exactly. And then you need to make it easy for them to respond. Suggest a couple of dates and times.
So give them options rather than just asking them to figure out what works.
Precisely. Give them 2 or 3 choices. And be sure to mention your time zone to avoid confusion.
That's a good point. It's something that is easily overlooked. So what if they say yes? How do we confirm?
Once they confirm, send a follow-up email confirming the date, time, and location. And thank them for their time and for agreeing to meet.
So something like, thank you for confirming our meeting on date at time. I'm looking forward to discussing with you.
Exactly. And make sure your email signature is professional, including your full name, title, company, and contact info.
And what if they say no or offer a different time?
Stay flexible. If their dates don't work, suggest alternatives. And if they can't meet at all, stay polite and suggest keeping in touch for a future date.
So flexibility is the key.
Right. And, it's also helpful to research the person you're emailing. You can mention a shared connection or something specific they've done.
That's a great idea. It shows you've done your homework. It's not just a generic email.
Yeah, it makes it more personalized. And finally, don't forget to proofread your emails. Check for any typos or grammatical errors.
Very important. A mistake like that makes it look unprofessional, right?
Exactly. Now, sometimes you might need to use a past contact, right? Reach out to someone you've talked to before.
Right, I can see that happening. So how is this different from a first-time email?
Well, the subject line can be a bit different. You could mention your previous interaction, like following up on our conversation about previous topic, or even name that person, as in past contact's name, following up on previous discussions.
Oh, I like that. It immediately reminds them who you are and what you've discussed.
Right, and you should briefly thank them for that past meeting or email. It helps establish that connection and shows your appreciation.
That's a good way to transition into your request for another meeting, right?
Exactly. It feels much more natural than just going straight into the new request. You acknowledge the past and then move to the present.
So to wrap it up, it's all about being clear, specific, and personal.
Exactly. Tailor your message, proofread, and keep it professional.
It's not just about getting an appointment, but building a connection, right?
Precisely. It's about making a good impression right from that first email and making the process easy for the recipient.
All right, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? 理解できない部分はありませんでしたか? Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Please let me know your kansa or request in the comments. ぜひチャンネルの登録をお願いします. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. See you next time. Bye bye.